Good morning, my dear friends. Today, I'm glad to share my service learning experience and discuss how does it impact my life with you. Let's get started by a picture that is posted on the bulletin board in the IMA circle. It says that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. That comes from Gandhi. And how do I get this valuable experience in the service of others? I want to tell you an impressive story. During this semester, I not only work for Averill Elementary School, but also do volunteer work for the Village Summit. This is a non-profit grassroots organization that provides free books, free tutoring, and free internet access in Lansing, Michigan. And we are focused on providing educational resources to the community that lacks of these services. Her name is Michelle, 7 years old. She dreams that one day she can own a house that's full of toys because her family is too poor to afford many toys for her. When I see the occasion like this, I was thinking about how can I help these children have a better life in the future. When I continue work for Averill, I think I got some idea. So now let's move on to my experience in Averill. This is a bilingual school to teach Spanish and English. Their school motto is be responsible, be respectable, and make right choices. My volunteer work divided into 3 parts, including lunch, games, and tutor. At lunchtime, I usually stand here and help these starving children grab some food. If they need some help, like opening the juice bar, milk box, or some sauce, I'm willing to help them. After lunchtime, they are free to go outside to do some activities. And my responsibility is to ensure their safety and organize them go back to the classroom in 15 minutes. So playing is the biggest happiness for children, and comparing Chinese children and American children, it is safe to say that Chinese children have more homework and less free time. They are forced to carry small bags with heavy books on their thin and big shoulders. What a pity. While American children are more lucky because they have more flexible schedule and they can do anything they want, or they can do a lot extracurricular activites. So maybe nothing in the world is absolutely fair. I strongly believe that with the striving of educators, Chinese children can live a better life in the near future. So in tutoring time, besides watching, I did 4 different jobs. In Spanish class, I help these children distinguish colors by drawing some pictures. Even though I know nothing about Spanish before that class, but now I can speak at least 6 colors in Spanish. In literature class, I help the teacher distribute handout. The teacher told a story about a white and a black man in a baseball team. That's really impressive. And in math class, I help the children write numbers hand by hand. The teacher, Mr. B, said, "I really appreciate your help. You're so engaging." So I feel, oh, that's my pleasure. In the science class, I did some job like help them cut and draw some pictures like cow, elephant, books, and turtle to distinguish living things and non-living things. Oh, this cute girl named Jenna. She's so friendly. And now let's go back to the questions I mentioned at the beginning. How can we help these children have a better life in the future? So I recommend 3 ways. volunteer, donation, and join international associations. Sorry. The first one I want to mention is volunteer. At the beginning of April, we did a volunteer job in the Park East High School. That's in New York City. That's a good trip. And that event is organized by MRUO. It stands for Multiracial Unity Living Experience in our school. And this is the website.
Walk around the communities every day and you see great opportunity and wealth, and you see need and challenges. And the thing that really can connect those are volunteers.
People volunteer because they see a problem in the community or in the world and they want to solve it.
In the San Francisco Bay Area, we have thousands upon thousands of nonprofits that do such amazing work in our communities, and without volunteers, they really wouldn't be able to perform at such a high level.
We all care about what happens in our community. Volunteers care, they don't care more, they just do something about it.
Everybody volunteers. I don't mean everybody volunteers, but I mean everybody can volunteer. The urge to help people isn't confined to just one age bracket or one income bracket or one race or one gender.
Volunteerism is kind of something that we define with a dictionary term, that people volunteer in their daily lives every minute.
Holding the door open for someone, pushing a chair in for someone, opening a car door for someone.
And that's volunteering, that's the spirit of volunteering.
When we talk about volunteerism, we often focus on what's the volunteer job. And really what it's about is it's establishing a relationship. In many cases, the relationship between that volunteer and that organization has an opportunity to grow, turning that volunteer into a donor and an advocate, and a community leader, and a leader within that same organization. And that's the real hidden power of the volunteer experience.
Stop here. And the next step is donation. You can donate money, you can donate stuff, or you can donate your own power. I recommend the Habitat of Humanity to you because it is an organization that helps poor people to build some house. And there are some friends, some volunteers from all over the world, like engineering, or just to do what you can do. So that is a good organization, I think. And the last but not least is join the international associations. The handout is already in your hand, and if you are interested in just Google it, maybe our small step is a huge step for the development of children. We can help them build a better future. And in the end, I want to tell you a story about the Africa on 6 Walls. This book told a story about the teacher lead his students travel to Africa. And the end of this book, there are some models I want to share with you. This learning experience can change the world. What is true learning is not to connect the self with other people and the world, to communicate one's ideas, emotions, and thoughts with others, to listen and interpret what others have to say, and have listened to feel the power of human lives joined together. And I hope you find this useful. Thank you so much.